right, here we go. We are live. Hello and welcome to the Canal Valley Hustle Podcast. My name is Joe Justice. I'm going to be the host today, and I've got a very special guest with me. I've got Brett White. As we're coming on board, make sure you like, share, subscribe, let your friends know what we're doing and what kind of fun we're having here. We are bringing a spotlight on some of the people in the Canal Valley that are hustling, making it happen in real time, doing all kinds of exciting and interesting things. And I couldn't think of anybody better for my first guest when it comes to just exciting and interesting things that are going on in the world than my friend, my good buddy, Brett White. So I thought I would bring him on board here and we would talk a little bit. We are live right now. If you've got any questions for Brett, you can ask them live. Otherwise, you can feel free to send me questions via email, joe@joejustice.org, for future presentations, because I'm sure Brett will be on again. But with no further ado, Brett, hey, listen, man. I'm going to bring you online here. I want to tell you, I usually call Mondays Motivation Monday because I like to get people kind of fired up and excited about what's going on. So with all that said and with everything happening, Brett, tell me, what is your hustle?
What is my hustle? Let's start with hustle number one. Okay, so I have multiple hustles in my repertoire. So it's mostly so my main job right now is actually as a insurance agent for personal and commercial for Providence Insurance Agency out in South Charleston, West Virginia. I also have my own business, Mountain Creative Works, where I do wood etches, wood plaques. I do everything under a laser and a 3D printer, and now I'm known as the trophy guy, oddly enough. And my other business, which is my IoTemy Labs, where I do digital works, digital marketing, and web development.
Nice. Now, you were telling me a little bit about these trophies. What is going on with these trophies? You've kind of created this little like side business on you're like the trophy guy here in town lately. What's happening with the trophies?
Oddly enough, I started doing trophies like 3 years ago, making plaques for the Long Live Will Washburn Foundation out in for every year for their golf tournament. But every year I make something new. So ever since I've also worked with Jay Silverman of the Dirty Birds to make the beautiful and now memorable the 3D printed hot dog trophy that took me like 60 hours to print and model. I am now known as the guy that makes unique trophies, and I like to make trophies that you would want to hang on your wall or show on display because it's so unique and so out there that it's something awesome to see.
And you do everything with a 3D printer, is that right?
I do the 3D printer, and then I also have a 50-watt CO2 laser, so an industrial laser similar to a Glowforge, but a lot larger.
Now, what is a break that down a little bit more for me? Laser, Glowforge. Lots of people like me don't know exactly what that is. So tell me what you're working with there.
So there are mostly two different types of lasers. There is a diode laser, so that uses a lower powered, so it etches onto certain materials. And then there's the CO2 ones. The CO2 lasers are mostly used commercially and industrially as for quick cutting, like acrylic plastic, for wood, for slate rock, to etch and or cut. Most of the time when you see it in like Glowforges are the consumer available version that you can find at, say, your local makerspace, or most likely like the Canal County Public Library's Idea Lab. They have one of those available there. You can cut sheets of wood into things like cases for electronics. You can etch and burn your name on things. You can make name tags. You can cut things out. All kinds of cool stuff. I happen to have one right over here. So one example that I did here is right here, as I etched on slate rock my Providence Insurance Agency logo.
Very nice. So tell me a little bit about you. Those are some pretty different little hustles you've got going on. You got insurance, you've got etching and trophies, and then you've got IoT. Do they all have anything in common other than you?
Technology. So I like the tech, and that's also for my fourth side hustle there, Joe, because I've been an entertainer longer than I've done insurance or tech.
An
I've been a,
entertainer.
yep, been a
That's right. You're a DJ, right?
I've been a DJ for about 15 years, and I have been now recently have been starting to perform on the radio on Fridays for WASP out in Huntington.
Oh, nice. Very cool. What's that like? Tell me a little bit about that.
It's really fun. One of my passions is actually doing electronic dance music, so EDM. So one of the things I like to do is there's a station that they're in the capital city station, so they're in Charleston, but they broadcast out of Huntington, and it's called House Arrest with Mick Wiseman and Brittany Wiseman. It is such a fun party. I get to meet some cool people, and I meet some talented other DJs to go with it.
Nice. That is really, really cool. So is it like a show that you broadcast? It's like a party that you broadcast while you're doing it?
That's right. It's a party that we broadcast every Friday at 8 p.m.
I'm going to check that out. Friday at 8 p.m. What's the name of the station again?
It's called WASP, but they also have a website where you can stream live called housearrestlive.com.
That's cool. I'm definitely going to check that out. So tell me, so you've got all these side hustles going on. You got all these different things, and today is Motivation Monday. So I want to ask you, Brett, this is our first show on Kanawha Valley Hustle, and we're doing Motivation Monday. What do you do to stay motivated with all these different things going on?
Just seeing how much of an impact in the community to show off, not only like gathering the community together and showing that creativity exists here in the Kanawha Valley, and just encouraging more creativity in that community, and also just encouraging other people that are around my age to, they can start a business in the Kanawha Valley and it would thrive. You see, one of the things I see when I'm also a professor for the University of Charleston, one of the things I notice is that a lot of these undergraduates, they graduate and then they leave the state because they don't think that a business could be sustainable here, or the job that they're looking for isn't sustainable. So I think it'd be a good thing to just lower the barrier to entry and help others that are around my age or younger to start a business here, and it can thrive here in the Kanawha Valley. I can see that myself. It's just helping the community itself find the necessary resources they need so that they can start doing the work that they love and impacting their community.
Yeah, I know. I'm on the board at the Advantage Valley, and I know one of the biggest problems that we have in the region based on the research is we don't really have a very strong a culture of entrepreneurship in the Kanawha Valley, in West Virginia in general. There's a real kind of company mentality, and that entrepreneurship isn't really there. Do you see that yourself when you're talking to people out and about?
Yes, I see a lot of around here in particular. I see a lot of people that have the jobs in particular that are just simple 9 to 5 office jobs that's just it, and occasionally they go up the corporate ladder. Though that might work for some people, but there's just some other people that want to use their creativity, use the knowledge, and I have seen like so many people that have just wasted creativity over a 9 to 5. And then later down the line, like 10, 15 years down the line, they finally find what they're actually passionate about and they go full force. If we can help the people that are at the age that have the talent now to go full force, so that we as a community could even support them going forward, would be a monumental jump into improving not only the community of Kanawha Valley, but also to improve the socioeconomic level we have, and then also possibly even grow a tourist attraction with all the unique stuff you can bring here.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that we're poised in a good position right now, and I know that you're out there, you're hustling. And the other thing to kind of keep in mind, with you as an example, is you don't have to have whatever your passion is, whatever you're creative about, whatever you're unique, you're different. It doesn't have to start out as a full-time job. You can get, your regular 9 to 5 job, get the bills taken care of, and still take that time, that free time, to be able to do a little bit of a side hustle, right?
That's right. You gotta hustle for your dream.
Yeah, I agree. Well, all right, buddy. We're going to go ahead and wrap up here. I really appreciate you hopping on here with me for the first episode, and we'll get this out and around. And I'm sure we'll have you on again here sometime soon because you've always got some exciting things going on. Is there anything you want to say to wrap us up to the people of Kanawha Valley and everything going on around town this May 1st when we're heading into summer?
We're heading into summer. Just if you all could do me a favor for me right now, and if you go to facebook.com/PIAWV, you can like my page, Providence Insurance Agency in South Charleston. You can also like the other two pages that I currently have, Mountain Your Creative Works and IoTemy Labs, so IoTemy Labs. I'd show you on the side of my hat, but it doesn't come out well on the camera. But just if you want to follow me on those pages, just give me a like, shoot me a message, ask me a few questions. I'm a very open and honest guy. I want to try and help you succeed in your business, whatever field that might be in. Even if it's in the same field as mine in technology, I'd love to help out as much as I can.
Awesome. Thanks, Brett, and thanks you for watching today. Again, it's Motivation Monday. It's May 1st. It is time to go out there. I hope Brett said something there that got you excited about the day, got you excited about the week. I know it's Monday, but that's a great opportunity to reset, recalibrate, and go and make things happen today. So I hope you have a wonderful Monday. I hope you set the tone for the rest of your week. And as we continue to go on through the week and we find some other hustles, I'm excited to bring them all to you. Make sure that you give Brett a like. I will post all of his information in the description so that you have it. And until tomorrow, I'll see you then. Take care for now, and bye-bye.